My Stepsis lied, told my parents I'm a prostitute. I kicked her from my wedding and cut off my parents. I met my fiancé Derek 3 years ago at a medical conference in Boston. I'm a traveling nurse, which means I work contracts in different cities, usually 3 to 6 months at a time. The pay is incredible, like 2 to 3 times what regular nurses make. I can afford a nice apartment, travel on my days off, and I've been saving a huge chunk for our wedding. My stepsister Vanessa has always been jealous of me. When our parents got married 10 years ago, she made it clear she didn't like sharing the spotlight. She works retail at the mall, making maybe $30K a year, and still lives at home with our parents. Meanwhile, I'm pulling in over $120K as a travel nurse. Last Thanksgiving, Vanessa asked how I could afford my lifestyle. I explained the whole travel nursing thing, showed her my contract paperwork, even offered to help her look into it since she had her CNA license. She just rolled her eyes and changed the subject. Fast forward to January. Derek proposed on New Year's Eve and I was over the moon. We started planning this beautiful wedding for June. My parents seemed happy for me at first. Then in February, my mom called me crying. She said Vanessa told them I wasn't really a nurse anymore, that I was doing something shameful to make money, that the reason I traveled so much was because I was working as an escort in different cities. I literally laughed because it was so ridiculous. I told my mom to check my nursing license online. It's public record. I sent her copies of my hospital contracts, my pay stubs, everything. My mom said she believed me and would talk to Vanessa. 2 weeks later, my dad called. He said he and mom needed to have a serious conversation with me about my lifestyle choices. I drove to their house thinking we'd clear everything up. Instead, they sat me down and said they couldn't support my wedding if I was living a double life. Vanessa had apparently shown them fake screenshots of me on escort websites, photos she'd photoshopped using my social media pictures. She'd created fake reviews using my real name, even made up a whole backstory about me servicing rich clients in different cities. My parents believed her. I showed them my hospital badge, my credentials, called my nursing supervisor right there on speakerphone. Nothing worked. My dad said Vanessa wouldn't lie about something this serious, that she was worried about me and just trying to help. I looked at Vanessa sitting there on the couch with this smug little smile. She knew exactly what she was doing. I asked her point blank why she was doing this. She shrugged and said, maybe if you weren't so obsessed with showing off your perfect life, people wouldn't question where the money comes from. That's when I realized this was pure jealousy. She couldn't stand that I was successful and happy. I told my parents they had a choice: believe their daughter who had proof of everything, or believe Vanessa's photoshopped lies. My mom started crying, saying why would Vanessa make something like this up? I packed up the photos I brought for wedding planning and left. Didn't say another word. The next day I called my mom and told her they were uninvited from my wedding. She freaked out, saying I was being dramatic and throwing away my family over a misunderstanding. I said it wasn't a misunderstanding. They chose to believe I was a prostitute instead of looking at basic facts. Vanessa got exactly what she wanted. 2 weeks before my wedding, Vanessa started texting me. She said she'd tell everyone the truth if I gave her 10K. Literal blackmail. I screenshot everything and sent it to my parents with a message saying this is who you chose to believe. My mom called immediately begging me to reconsider. Said Vanessa admitted she made everything up because she was jealous, that they were so sorry and wanted to come to the wedding. I told them it was too late. They had months to figure out the truth. They chose Vanessa's lies over their own daughter. Derek and I got married in June with his family and my real friends there. It was the most beautiful day of my life. No drama, no fake apologies, just people who actually loved and supported us. My parents sent a card with money that I returned unopened. Vanessa posted on Facebook about how I abandoned my family and turned into a bridezilla. I didn't respond, didn't engage, just blocked her and moved on. 6 months later, I heard through a cousin that Vanessa got fired from her job for stealing from the register. My parents had to bail her out and pay restitution. Apparently, she'd been taking money for months to fund her online shopping addiction. My mom tried reaching out, saying they finally understood what kind of person Vanessa really was. I never responded. Some bridges you burn and never rebuild.